Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to make the dives happen. You still, of course, have to survive the lane phase, just the trading 2v2s as well.
Rumble!
Hey-oh!
All right.
Armit reaching deeper into that champion pool right now.
But the bot lane of EG is making that move upwards now.
Yeah, EG's moving up. So far, Impact has done very good in this matchup. Up farm, has a Hex Drinker completed, giving him... Oh, we'll go mid.
Flash ulti mid. We're going to try and get the first blood onto Jojo. Nitsky lining it up. The Chaos Storm is down. And Oyoya's going to take it. But Chain of Corruption out of Cowrie. He's going to try and find some counterplay, but I don't think there's much here. Damage is good, but no counter kill.
First blood comes through for Mad Lions, but what?
Like you said, Jojo didn't lose his flash for that play. Kind of dropped his gravity well on himself and said, all right, you're just going to kill me. I'll hold my sums here so you can't make that play again. EG wants to punish in the bot side. Vulcan a little ahead of the play.
Exhausted going to force the cleanse. Flash Devour. Ulti was ready into the Mount ult as well. Big alley-oop CC10, and Kaiser's barely going to get hit by the end of that ult. Follow up with a twisted advance. Bramble smash back. Make it 2 for EG's bottom lane.
That's right, make it 1, make it 2.
On the series.
Now, Drake has been spotted up. EG is in a position to contest. Inspired does have that ultimate available, but before they even get there, Drake is taking Jojo game. The worst part for this matchup was going up against a Draven in the laning phase. Nothing really happened after that laning phase. So far, EG feeling comfortable with the win. And that was exactly what the series was like yesterday. I'm not sure if this series is going to shape up to be the same, but it's just one.
Niski also stole the Mako ultimate. Now going to zone them off the objective. Saw a lot of this yesterday as well, but that's more than
You
enough.
have all these defensive tools, and you keep waiting for Mad Lions to engage. But Mad Lions can also just stack objectives. Hold on, Impact in trouble.
They can also do this. Impact popping the world ender, but I don't think it's going to do all too much. Inspired there to save the day, but not today. Oyoya gets another.
And that's cheeky from the side of Mad.
But Kaiser is also there, so Cowrie and Vulcan going to have to fall back. Jojo instead going to farm the gold on the tower, but Inspired face checking. Needed to throw the sapling, and it's going to bait him in there. He's pretty tanky, but is he tanky enough? Vulcan finds the Devour off the Void, and Impact's joined the fight here as well. But now onto Cowrie, who's got all the items. The shield boy pumps, but he gets shut down. EG, the first big fight of the game, is going to go to Mad Lions.
It looked good initially for EG. They were playing the map.
It's a 4v5 right as Baron spawns.
Look at Niski on the flank. He's straight under them on the minimap. They can go for a turn. He's got Tom Genj ultimate. Not the best for the engage, but here they go.
Oyoya eating a lot of damage, but it might not matter if they can get the kill. Vulcan going to pop the shield and try and stay alive. Impact with the turnaround play. Finds the Q, takes out Niski, and that's going to be no Baron for Mad.
He's able to get in with an ultimate. Now have some group up. Front to back team fight available. Mad going for the long wraparound. Elyoya going to go over the red buff wall.
No impacts there, but actually maybe they're going to peel off. They know actually that they've isolated 2 from Mad. Evan Frost there. Niski's going to try and turn around, but Jojo lets the Chaos Storm go. Niski, he's just going to be cut to pieces. Vulcan with that kill credit.
And that's just such a heads-up play by EG. They know Mad loves the
Jungle, find that kill, and then that allows them to grab the dragon. Really big misstep there by Mad Lion.
And big for EG to pick up this object attention bot side. EG now getting aggressive on the top side.
Gonna be able to grab this turret further away for Mad Lions to try and stack up. Maybe trying to find someone in the jungle, but no one's there.
But EG actually got it pretty low here, but I imagine it's a turn angle.
Well, they could flip it, though I don't love the idea of that.
Kaiser may be caught there, actually going to go back in onto Jojo Pure, and that's a good target, but again, the crown keeping him so tanky, and Impact's going to capitalize there to give Jojo the kill.
Bit of a misread. Here comes the equalizer though. Mad Lions, they want to turn.
Niski, a very spicy lad there on the Silas, trying to make the play happen. He stole the ulti, Unforgiven! He's found the play, but Impact still standing tall in the team fight. Unforgiven Low is going to get chased down by the rest of the tanks, and it's madness in the team fight. Both sides crush into each other, dive the enemy backlines, and 6 people are dead.
Baited, and then he gets left on an island.
Teleport from Niski right now. It's very deep, and there is saplings around to spot him, but here they go.
Who'll carry the target again? The Vast ulti is going to go, but now they're going to start the fight. Kaiser, they're low on the front side as Jojo goes cold, and Vulcan now trying to mark Elyoya, but Jojo has to get away. He takes down Leona with the fadeaway. Chaos Storm. Cowrie finds a shot down, and finally EG have found a clean angle in a team fight. Make it 3 as Niski falls to his old teammate Vulcan.
And that was the fight Mad Lions initiated. Mad Lions came through with the teleport from Niski. They overforced the fight, and these were the disengaged tools that EG had available to them.
I wonder if that was not checking the inventory of Jojo Pune. I think he was on stopwatch in the previous fight. They cracked it. Hold on here. Unforgiven.
Damage comes through, but there's no way they're going to steal this one away. Smite is available for Inspired, and while the equalizer is there, not sure they're going to miss that one.
Nope, all in base, but we might just get another fight right off the top.
Blue team's turret has
Be
been
fun one. We'll see. Elyoya going to start the Drake. Jojo is here already in mid lane. He's getting away pushing, but Impact's going to be here a little bit late. No chance at a steal. Looks like the fight's not going to happen. Impact literally dashes into the pit just to see the Drake go down. So soul point.
And they're going to put you under a siege under the turret.
He's got 3 men mid. Jojo, Vulcan working in the mid lane. They should be able to grab a hamster there. You might be able to find an angle into it.
We're going to have to do a lot of work here, if that is the case, to end the game here. Rebel Baron power play is going to have to work overtime, but in the mid lane, it is Impact getting altered. Popping the wall ender, kiting away, but the damage is pretty decent. Now the counter engaging is Inspire, dives on in, but he's not as tanky as he might like, and Vulcan actually burns the ultimate to keep him safe. Elyoya, though, did actually lose the 1v1. Unforgiven is a big piece of the carries. He's got almost 4 items. He's shredding through Impact, and Impact.
Where you catch someone in rotation trying to defend top or trying to face check a Baron. Here, Mad Lions can grab this turret and then fall back to the Baron.
We know Elyoya has gone back to base. They don't know that,
Double
but
TP.
TP in from Niski again. Now the front side TP out of Mad.
It's gone. Oh, they peel off, actually. They could have burned that down, but they didn't have eyes on Elyoya. They're gonna find out where he
Niski,
was.
they've seen him.
Niski's just face checking. The flash is good, but now he's behind the EG tower. The ulti out
equalizer.
of Unforgiven's really nice. Equalizer also good, but I think Niski is gonna be left for dead. That Chaos Storm, pretty nice. Sonya's gonna buy some time. Mad back to Baron, but Niski is going to die here.
Niski die, Mad Lion theft, turn on towards the Baron. It's going down quickly, Inspired around, but I'm not sure if he can get in
He's
there.
going for it! Kidding me? Inspired! That's our MVP! Stealing that Baron away. A Mad Lions in a 5v4. Unforgiven left alone, gonna get blown up as Jojo is soloing out the enemy support, and that will break this game open.
Evil geniuses find the pick on Deniski. They get the collapse. Inspired rides the taxi with his W, flash in to steal it away. With the teleports, EG are trying to end the game.
They most certainly are. Death time is still 20 seconds for Niski. He's the shortest one around. You're good, but you're not that good. EG, they're coming in towards the base now. Baron up minions, Nexus Tower's falling.
A tense affair, but the first game looks like it's gonna break the way of EG. It's only Elyoya left to defend.
And Evil Geniuses will find their first win in Worlds matches against a European team. No one beats EG 10 times in a row.
If Mad Lions can win a best of 5.
To the Silas, not too much pressure up onto Niski. Mad Lions bot lane with Kaiser wrapping around, having pressure. Hold up here, early gank topside.
Love this look out of Elyoya. Impact in trouble, gonna have to find the fat flash, or maybe just not gonna use it. No, does get it, but Elyoya chases. Pillar is there, Q is good. That's gonna be first blood again for Elyoya.
Inspired and the rest of EG to stabilize this Draven lane once more down towards the bottom side. And even then, Inspired is doing a good job of being in towards the enemy red side, clearing away some of the camps, getting an experience lead. I do believe it took away the Crocs too. Now he's in a position to gank the mid lane.
Fascinating mid 1v1, but Inspired gonna make it very uneven. Flash Q's gonna get the knock up. Niski almost stunned. Should follow through. There's the damage. Inspired gets one back. There's Roman in though.
Yeah, has Vulcan attached to him as the Yumi. Still don't think he wants to take that 2v2.
I mean, it could have been good for EG if the dive had actually happened. Now the dive comes around, but they dove away.
Good delayed look, but actually Elyoya taking too much damage. Level 5, Jojo's still here. Elyoya does not have flash. Barely not back up, and Kaori just picks up a freebie.
Yeah, and it just feels like so good movement coming through.
A lot of tactical trades, I feel like. Again, these junglers really leading these teams in different ways. It's not surprising to me that the first 2 kills were split between them.
Bot lane has rotated into the mid lane, and let's see what they can actually make of this. Suplex available for both of them.
Yep, Niski now trying to go back in, but it's by its hit. Nails Niski with the ulti, and that W is going to find its mark.
Just too quick of a play by yet. There is still that ticking time bomb portion of the Draven kit. It does not need to go instantly in your favor.
Now Drake has been spotted up. Inspired does have the ultimate if they want to turn Jojo's around, and Mad Lions might get pinned.
Oh, the suplex looking for Unforgiven. He had to flash forward, but Jojo still in the mix, getting a little bit low though, but another great face breaker. Gets his way out of there. Vulcan gets the kill. Heals up the set. Niski caught completely unawares. And EG as Jojo dives in, finds a beautiful team fight.
And that is just a dragon gifted right over to Evil Genius. Mad Lions, they start up the objective in EG.
But every time they go for something, Inspired especially is always in the right place as we have this Herald fight.
See if Mad Lions want to contest. Turn on to Armit.
Buffers out, still has to flash, and Vulcan now gonna follow up again. So much CC on this team, and the Tankyon's not gonna live.
On the other side, though, Jojo single-handedly
Hello?
keeping them away from the objective as well. Mad Lions are going to be losing a lot, so this is crucial for Mad Lions. You cannot back down now.
Gonna be tricky. GP already down to the bottom side. Kaiser gonna start it off. That's a beautiful pole run. Finds him, and Jojo finds, I think, 3 off the stun. And oh my goodness, Kaiser just explodes to the face breaker. Inspired dashes away. Jojo, though, is finally fouled. But here comes Impact. Big barrel combo attempted with the flash aggressively in, but it does not connect. The Mad Lions might have got away with it, but Siva with the Yumi attack is going in. But there's the shutdown. Niski turns it around with Armwood there, but Impact is still going. They have extra carries. Unforgiven forced to flush away as the Sejuani prison snipes out Unforgiven, and Alyoya and Kaiser the only 2 left, and Alyoya not long for this world.
EG get the delayed ace at the Dragon fight. Mad Lions kicked that one off, had an okay angle, but it was on the beefiness. Here is the angle where I think it's over, but GP, I see what Impact wants. He wants the flash triple barrel chain to not get the 3rd barrel out there, and that led to that awkward situation.
No ulti, 1v2 Jojo, took out the tower, looking for Kaiser. There's the W, does a lot of damage, but now Niski's in there, finds the showstopper, but Jojo's ulti is cooling back off. He's just so menacing, and Niski's gonna find it. Jojo cannot get out of that one.
But it took 2 members, a teleport play as well, to make that point. From all fronts is this game. Like, quite often, between both teams really, we only highlight a couple players when they've just been performing. I think it goes back as well to the side of Mad Lions. They've really struggled playing through their bot side. This time around, they had all the tombs they needed for success, but they'd not found it.
Big Kaiser flank, yeah, this is not a bad angle, but now they're gonna spot him. Jojo in the front line, but again, relatively tanky. Pops the W, shield is off now. Armor with a decent ulti, but that's a great zoning ultimate out of Vulcan. Ironically, is Kaiser now gonna be caught out of position in EG. They find the pick in the pincer.
Baron, still not on the map.
Gotta get out. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Armor just channels the TP, knows what's up. Was getting wrapped around there by the rest of EG, who have taken over this rift. Almost 7,000 gold ahead, and that number is not slowing down anytime soon. Kaiser,
no ultimate.
I don't know if it would have mattered, but yeah, no ulti, definitely dead.
Dude has ult and can always just rip Elyoya away from the Baron for an uncontested smite. Mad Lions will probably have to take the fight if they want to stop this.
Jojo trying to intercept Armwood, I think. No, he's going to get stunned up instead. He's still got the Yumi attached, but Jojo is just so strong. The front line will not be stopped. But actually a snipe on the other side onto Kaori, who's trying to play 1v2, but Impact, the team fight is peeled for him, and Jojo has done the dive with the rest of the squad. Still alive, and that wallet is starting to feel a touch too heavy for Mad Lions. That's a great knockup, but that's a double kill for Impact.
Delayed ace. Kaiser came back alive during that
Not
fight.
Again!
Clean, and I really wish I could give some credit to Mad Lions in this game, but I can't.
It's opened after game 1, and I'm sure they'll be back after this one. This Red Bull Baron power play might not be that big, but that's because EG are so far ahead at this point that there's not many steps left in this game.
No, they're grabbing. Also say even in draft, the red side counterpick of Rumble did almost nothing in that first game into Impact. This time, EG showing the power of a properly utilized counterpick in the mid lane, shutting Niski's first pick Sylas down. Even going forward in the series now, it's a question of, do you have to start banning Set? Can we no longer first pick Sylas? This has been a huge wrench in the game plan.
No, I still really believe that Mad Lions draft was one that was easy to play in the early game, so even more credit to evil geniuses who completely shut it down, found their own way back into the game, and despite the damage profile being so mixed, yes, you still, not so mixed, yes, you still have the true damage from Set. It just does not matter in the game when EG is so far ahead of the curve and they're just completely stomping them.
Luton's Yumi is doing work, by the way. Vulcan has been sniping Unforgiven for the last minute or so in this siege. Yeah, Niski got 2 towers, has to come back though again. They're literally just tanking 2 Nexus towers, EG! You can't be doing this on the world stage to your opponents. The Yumi does go down as Unforgiven gets 1 back, but the Bash Bros are back in form as Armut will be slain, and everyone else still left alive as EG look to end this game.
3v4 defense. Vulcan did die in that. No one to keep people healed up. Jojo Q
gets helped by Kaiser as well in terms of pushing the Haymaker forward.
Unforgiven is going to try and find his way out, but Kaori now going to put the finishing touches of EG's game. 2-0 now up on the Lions.
Welcome to Evil Genius's Rift. Currently score 2-0. And it looks like Armut is going to go on that Gwen to try and be a menace in a side lane later.
Not quite level 3 though for Impact, but might be relatively close. Now dings it. That's going to be the call for Inspired to join up. It's no flash, it's Ghost only. Armor going to pop it, but Impact already on there. Needs a 1 more auto. That's going to be the stun. Lines it up. Inspired knocks it down. It's first blood again, this time to the EG jungler.
Great stuff from Inspired. He even skipped here.
Impact does have Ignite. He's actually relatively close to 6 as well. Don't think there's an angle, but you never know. Good little cue there from Kaiser. Handshakes Vulcan back down towards Unforgiven, but things are settling down. Unforgiven even let CS back up, so it must have just been a wave thing. Hello. I pointed out earlier.
Impact did stop a recall on Arm. It doesn't have enough. Oh, here we go.
Flash, slow, Q, solo, easy bolo there for Inspired.
Oh, Impact and Inspire comboing together.
Trying to put on your opponent when they walk into you, but outside of that, it's actually very difficult for Mad Lions to fight a fight out of nowhere.
I feel bad for Niski as well, getting kind of like we talked about that double counter pick, but he has done a great job surviving this lane phase thus far.
Impact, what a roam! That's gonna be the kill in mid lane, and Jojo Pune capitalizes.
You had to say that, right? You just had to say
EG are gonna sack this one. Inspired might go for a tricky Q, smite steal W out.
Jojo gonna poke in here as well. They know the enemy bot lane is still there. Algolia, though, does successfully finish the Herald. Fade's goal pop. Vulcan, the target, hand shook back. Bounces back to carry, though, and should be okay for now. But Vulcan, a lot of spears there. The Ren pulled out. But Kaiser now gonna get turned back around. Cowie knows the coast is clear, but isn't that clear? Unforgiven, jumping back in. Exhaust is there. Great Winter's fight there for Vulcan. Needs to slow things down, but Unforgiven still chasing.
E-slow, Q coming up.
Not enough spears, but the Q is there, and the damage isn't enough as Nitsky solos out Jojo. He is asking himself, is it singed? It's not, but he's, channeling some of the energy there between the two towers.
Most certainly.
Little dirty farming there on top side. Drake is up and available. Inspired finds the Q. Jojo under fire. Alioya gonna get kicked back in. Very nice alley-oop, and Alioya is gonna die to Jojo as Impact now in mid lane. Gonna get rendered, but not enough damage. And Unforgiven, are you too far forward? Vulcan tries to make the play. The hostile takeover, though, absolutely wild out of Kaiser, and Unforgiven is gonna find the carry with the turnaround of all turnarounds. Inspired is just too strong.
What a massive Aphelios ultimate that comes down for Kauri there before he finally goes throw himself in there to try and get the ultimate. They're still looking for stuff. I'm not sure if it benefits them just yet, because in the end it's still EG fighting all the
mid lane turret finally. Assuming this can get in, they're kind of leaving it all alone. There it goes. Doesn't finish off the turret. Shelly one more.
And apply pressure on the top side instead.
Yeah, EG responding well. Kind of citing that Mad Lions rotation down the bot lane, that pink ward giving Jojo Pune the little bit of advance notice he needed to make sure he got out of there. And again, Mad Lions are just slow to take the turret plate. They get that one, but to contest this, it's just about how the team comps interact, having to punch through so much more tankiness with that damage of a Braum, of a Sejuani, and even Inspire getting pretty tanky with the Maw play. Micro-wise, bit of a misplay. Niski was able to fancy feet out of everything, and then like you said, the knock-up on the kickback means that Niski's still in range to keep comboing onto Inspire. Does lose his flash at the tail end of that. 1-for-1. Only though because they did get Niski's flash in front of him for EG side. You're open to this hostile takeover. But as long as that is between him and Mad Lions, they can't really engage for Mad Lions. So if they can't get away past the Braum, it's very difficult. I'm surprised EG are starting this one up again. Inspire getting low.
Committed a TP for it as well. Good little gravity while they're in the choco. Chaos Storm is nice. Vulcan bops away though. Ulti out of Kauri is going to be countered by Fate's Call as Kaiser is pulled back.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's just dead. He walks into the turret.
The little turrets.
He didn't see it.
Jojo Pune now keep going. Inspired also is tagged up by Alioya, but again, a bit of restraint. Now we get him faint in. Goes once more. Q lands onto Unforgiven. Impact finds the ulti onto Niski. Trying to make the big plays here. Inspired with the kick. Jojo Pune shuts down the enemy. Kalista. Alioya's gonna die as well. EG have done it again.
Who wins 4th seed from a major region? One small little turret just waiting and chilling there. Baron gets started off by EG now. 4 members of the Mad Lions dead, and EG looking to capitalize.
In the past 3 years, he has 3 titles now. Here, now potentially on the verge of giving North America
in terms of how well he's been performing.
Sure hope so, given how well the kid's been playing, especially on the biggest stage. This Red Bull Baron is starting to do numbers up against Mad Lions as Jojo Pune is continuing to get aggressive. Inspired, not going to take this one, but again, every time he hits it, plays the little game in his head, perhaps flips the coin internally.
Super simple. You play in 2 lanes. 1 lane is being pushed in by Impact. The rest of them are pushing on the bot side, and you just move the pressure back and forth. Right now, you don't care what's happening on the top side. You keep it simple, you keep it close, and you keep it comfortable.
Especially with Impact being so tanky, 3 items completed. He's a very difficult one man to try and pick off for Mad Lions. It would be an overextension if they did. They're going to have to rely on just wave clear available from Niski.
Game is rapidly getting out of control though. This gold lead is going to be about 10,000 after Inspired finishes off that tower in mid. It's not quite there just yet, but damage getting done. And Mad Lions, again, not really the tools to get things started, but they must do something.
Slowly bleeding here. Mid lane slowly but surely falling down. Engage comes out. Impact starts it
again. Armor this time can't get up the W. Jojo low, but he's going to go back out of the carry on a killing spree. Coming up clutch when it matters is Inspired. Fainting in once again. Buying time, buying space as this might be it.
Baits the flash out of Niski. Kaiser dead. 4v5 base defense needed here by Mad Lions to keep their world's dreams alive. Second inhibitor falls.
Impact does have teleport. He's recalling now. He want to set it up as the TP instead. He gets stopped, but they continue.
They're going for it. EG know that it's so close. They're saying, I am the fire, you are but smoke. Threading the win is EG with its fire charging on in. Carries on a rampage. EG looking to wipe the Lions off the rift. NA fights off their demons and takes down Mad Lions.
For the first time in international competition history, North America beats Europe in a...